Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Megan if you are new, and today we are going to be playing a little bit of a catch up. So I'm going to be filming some videos back to back because I'm super behind. So today we will be cash stuffing January paycheck number 3. I've actually got 2 sheets here because we've got a lot of good things that we're cash stuffing. This paycheck had quite a bit of overtime on it, as well as my husband cashed out one of his vacation days that we just didn't use quick enough. We didn't really have anything to use it on, and he tried to use it within the last 2 weeks, but they were just too busy and he couldn't take it. Anyways, so we still get the money regardless, so that's all right. Anyways, the reason for this delay in this cash stuffing is my kids and I took a very impromptu trip to the Corpus Christi area here in Texas with my mom and a few of my siblings. I only had a week notice, and we went down to the coast to visit my great-grandmother. She's 91, and it was a really quick visit. I went and picked up my mom in East Texas, and so for the kids and I, it was like about 23, let me see, 14, about 22 hours worth of driving to go pick up my mom and siblings, then go down to Corpus, and then come back, drop them off, and then go home. So it was a really, really quick and tiring 2 days. So I didn't get to cash stuff. And then we got hit with the ice storm, which I'm sure y'all know about. And that really set some things back. We were stuck here at home for 5 days, I think it ended up being. I just went to town for the first time yesterday, which was Thursday, January 29th, and it was crazy the amount of people that were out, obviously, like getting groceries and stuff, which is exactly what we were doing. So crazy time with that snowstorm. Well, we really got just ice. We had some snow flurries, but it was mainly ice. We actually ended up getting a little over 2 inches of just pure ice. So it was kind of miserable. It's just not like, it's not fun when it's ice. You can't go out and really play in it besides sliding around. So anyways, let's get this money counted up. So we've actually got quite a bit today, which is unusual, unfortunately. But let's get it counted up. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So 120 and 5s, quite a bit. 400, and that is correct. Alright, so let's get started in our high priority here. Okay. So we have, first up is automotive, that's getting 10. You need to get this one built back up. My husband used some of it, so now it has 15. Travel is getting 20, so travel got spent with that trip. And so that's all that it has. Family fun is getting 20. we had 100 in here, but we spent it on some things for one of our upcoming camping trips. So it has 20 now. Birthdays is getting 10. So now birthdays has 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, and 61. My grandpa's birthday is next week. Gifts is getting 5. So gifts now has 10. So I spent some gift money on some teeny tiny, like, I don't even know, maybe an inch in diameter speakers. And they go into those little voice boxes from that go in the Build-A-Bear bears. And these are Build-A-Bears that I did for my grandparents, my cousin and I at the time. She was probably 2 or 3, so I was maybe 5 or 6, so they're over 20 years old. And I'm going to surprise my grandparents by replacing the speakers in them so that they can hear those messages that we recorded for them for Christmas, you know, over 20 years ago. I already tried it in some of my old Build-A-Bear stuff, and my husband said it's just the speakers are worn out. So I bought the speakers on Amazon, tested it out on one of my old Build-A-Bears, and it worked. So I'm super duper excited. I think my grandma is probably going to bawl her eyes out when she sees that I have fixed it, and I just can't wait to do that. So I bought the speakers using gift money. Blessings is getting 5. So Blessings now has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, and 52. Homeschool is getting 5. So Homeschool now has 10, 20, and 25. Pretty good for just January. Clothes is getting 5. So now it has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. Tools is getting 10. This got used, so we need to build this back up. So that's all that it has. Costco is getting 20. Still saving up for that membership renewal. Costco now is 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. We're getting there. Toiletries is getting 5. That's all that it has. And then health is getting 5 as well. So now health has 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Alright, so that's it for this first binder here. Our next binder here. Lots of things getting stuffed in this one too. Okay, so outdoors is getting 10. So outdoors has 10, 20, 25. I wanted to do like a little flower garden this year. Like a butterfly flower garden with just a big variety of just stuff. So saving up for that. That's probably going to be, you know, plants are pretty pricey depending on what you get. So parties is getting 5. So now it has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 45. Date night. is getting 5. So now it has 5, 10, 15, and 20. Anniversary is getting 5. Oh, so now it has 10. Mommy and Me is getting 5. So we have 5, 10, and 15. And then we're going to skip to Kitchen, which is getting 10. So Kitchen now is 10, 15, and 20. Household is getting 5. And that's all that it has. I had to buy another set of sheets. Chickens is getting 5. So now Chickens has 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Dog Meds is getting 5 as well. So now it has 5, 10, 15. So this is enough for their monthly flea and tick medicine. Miscellaneous is getting 5. This got spent, so we're starting over. And then Pandora is going to get 5 this week. So we have 5, 10, 15, and 20. These are our only 3 subscriptions, these next few envelopes. Prime is going to get 5. It has 5, 10, 15, and 20. And then YouTube is getting 5. So now it has 5, 10, 15, and 20. Alright, so that is it for our cash stuffing. Now it's time to get on to the savings challenges. Alright, so our first binder here, gotta switch my cash planning sheets. Alright, our little $1 challenge today is going to get 5. I really would like to finish this one, so we're just going to do a 5 here. So it has 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let me see, so I have 6 across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, looks like I'm $2 short, which I'm pretty sure I knew that. I used some to pay some kids for doing some chores, so actually this needs $2. So we're almost done with this. All right, our new Spring is Here challenge is getting $5. So that has 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, so let's do this little tulip here. And I've got like red tulips here at the house. So let's do the tulip red. And then we'll get a nice pretty green. I didn't finish coloring in that bunny last week. I'm not really sure why I just chose to do the ears. That's kind of silly. Let's finish this. Now that kind of looks goofy with pink ears. What was I thinking? Okay, that's better. This will probably go towards my gardening supplies. We haven't done this one in a while. I kind of took a little break, but now I'm like back into it, going strong. So actually, let me flip this over. So I just finished season number 9. By the time you're seeing this, I'm almost done with season 10. So it's gonna get 20. So now it has 50, 70, and 90. Okay. Our 30th birthday challenge here is getting $10 this week. That's more than usual. Usually just do 5, but as we're turning 30 this year, I really just need to get this one finished because I've been doing it for over a year now. Okay, so far we've saved 100 in the bank, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And we also haven't done any of these in a super long time. These are envelopes for my kids. If you are new, I have 4 kids, 3 boys and a girl. And this is just a little bit of money that we're putting in their savings for each of them. It's hard for us to do much, but when I can do something, I like to do something. And I was doing just 2 kids each week when we could afford it, but this time I decided to do everybody this time. I've since completed a few challenges, and I just put the money into their savings, so I haven't picked out new ones for some of them, but my oldest has 5. He's getting 5, so now he has 10. I think the last challenge that we completed was either $40 or $50 that went into his savings. This one is my second oldest, my daughter. She will be getting 5. So let's, I think I picked the right color here. I can't tell if that's the right color or not. So we are going at the same pace as these. So even though it looks like she has more money in her envelope, it's just a challenge that was a little bit bigger than the others. So she's actually not really getting more than everybody else. So she has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. Okay, so since my oldest has 10, that means the challenge that I finished for him last time was worth 50 since he has 10. Same with this one. This one's on the bigger side. Let's see, we're going to cross off 5 here. So let's see, we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, so since this one is $5 less, which means the last one will be $5 less than the first 2 envelopes, I must have ended on a week where I gave the oldest 2 their $5, and then the following week I would normally give the youngest 2 $5, and I just forgot about that because it's been a long time. So we'll do that next time. We'll give the 2 youngest the $5 each, and then they'll all be even. This one did get a new challenge. Just haven't gotten my oldest one a new one out yet. So my baby is getting $5 as well. So now he has 5, 10, 15, and 20. Oops. All right, so that is it for this savings challenge binder. I feel like I've been talking a lot more than I usually do, so this video is going to be a little bit longer. Oh my gosh, guys, my dog is dreaming beside me. Can y'all hear that? She is growling and like doing these little tiny barks. She was doing that the other day and it was so adorable. Okay, we've got some big numbers that we are doing today. I'm super duper excited to be able to put this much away this week. So first off, let's go to the biggest number in this envelope, which is 100. We are just going to knock it out today. I had actually a little bit more to put towards this challenge, but then I finished that season of The Walking Dead and I didn't want to forget about it. So I took 20 from it so I could put it towards that. So this was actually going to end up getting a lot. So we have a 100, an old 100. Well, it's not that old. 2006. That feels old. It's 20 years ago, believe it or not. Okay, that feels so good to have that in there. And then we have 45 left. So what we're going to do, because 45 is already colored in. Let me double check that actually. Yes, 45. So we're going to go to the 20s here and we have our 20 and a 25 available. So actually this is 21 through 30. So here's the 25. Let's get a 20 and a 5 here. Okay, so this is going in. And then we'll be doing the 20 on this page. All right. All right. Oh, I was not going to count it. I forgot. I will probably have to condense, however, just because we've still got several numbers to do. And with all of the single bills, I don't want to risk these envelopes opening up. They're just too beautiful to mess up. All right, so that is it. All right, that is it for this week's cash saving. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.